in yesterday we have learned about the contract-relax technique of PNF, that is the proprioceptive neuromuscular flexification technique. So in this session we will discuss the hold relax technique of PNF, that is the hold relax method, how we apply that hold relax method for the PNF technique. So in previous session we discussed the contract relax, that is the totally isotonic contraction of the antagonist muscle group. And now we will discuss the hold relax. As the term hold relax, where the term hold is there, we use the isometric contraction. So we must clear that first of all, what is the difference between isotonic contraction and the isometric contraction. So we have a model over there. So we ask the patient to do the isotonic contraction first. Push my hand. As I told, that command will be like push my hand always. Push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, push my hand. So that is the isotonic contraction. If we give the command push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, but the length doesn't change. So that is the isometric contraction. Now what are the difference between that PNF technique, the technique hold relax technique used in PNF? So in hold relax technique, this is the isometric contraction of either the agonist or the antagonist. I will differentiate about that what is what we have done in that contract relax technique. This is the isotonic contraction of the antagonist only. But in that hold relax technique, I told that isometric contraction of the agonist, either agonist or antagonist. So we have two principles over there. Either we have to contract the agonist muscle or we have to contract the antagonist muscle. So we have used two principles. First principle is autogenic inhibition. So when we use the term autogenic inhibition, that means we will work upon that agonist muscle. And when we use the principle of reciprocal inhibition, that means we are working on about antagonist muscle. But in both cases, we use the isometric contraction only. So we will demonstrate how to do that. So first of all, we must concern about the position of the patient as well as the position of the therapist, and what are the commands we are giving to the patient that must be understandable by the patient either in the Hindi or in the English, which are understood by the patient as well. Now the command must be enough like that patient can obey the command what we are told. In that, if we are talking about PNF, our command will be always like push my hand. Either we are working on the agonist or we are working on the antagonist. So command will always like push my hand. So first we will deal with the isometric contraction of the agonist muscle group, hold relax technique. So we ask the patient to give a command that push my hand, isometric contraction of the agonist. So if we are talking about the elbow joint, that biceps is the agonist. So we contract the biceps when we are talking about agonist muscle. So push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, push my hand. This is basically isometric contraction. So when we are using that term in the PNF, so we ask the patient if the patient has a restriction in the elbow flexion. Because we have to improve the mobility. So we ask the patient to do flexion, bend the elbow as well as possible as. This is like somewhat flexion that he or patient can do. So this is near about 50 to 60 degrees. For that patient, we give the command to the patient that push my hand, push my hand, push my hand. That resistance should be 70 to 90%. That should be matched with the patient resistance. Push my hand and hold. When the resistance matched, then give the command hold. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When the patient gets fatigued, then we passively range the normal towards the extension. If the patient gets fatigued, then therapist passively move the elbow towards the flexion to a new range. Then again give the command push my hand, push my hand, push my hand. Hold it for 5 seconds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then relax. Then again passively move the elbow towards the restricted range of motion towards the new range. So this procedure can be repeated up to 5 to 7 times so that the new range has been achieved. This is the isometric contraction of the agonist muscle group by the principle of autogenic inhibition. When we are talking about reciprocal inhibition, then similar principle has been followed, but we are working on the antagonist muscle group. So in case of elbow joint, triceps is our antagonist muscle group. So patient can do the bend the elbow. If we ask the patient to move the elbow towards the shoulder or bend the elbow up to pain-free range. Suppose this is the pain-free range for the patient, and we are working on the antagonist. So then we have placed the hand over there. Then again give the command same like push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, but isometrically push my hand. If the resistance match, then raise towards the extended position. Then passively move towards the new range. If the patient can move this, then again push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, push my hand, then relax, then again move towards the new range. So this is the principle of hold relax techniques of PNF by the autogenic inhibition and the reciprocal inhibition. So hope you understood the concept of this. These two are the stretching technique. In our next session we will discuss the another technique, like there are so many different techniques of PNF like slow reversal hold, slow reversal technique. We will discuss one by one in my later videos. So till now, hope you understood the video.